Yo, 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 what's up? So, today we are going to use GIMP to help up with the actual design of the website. We're going to use the path tool. So, let's get going. Start a new document. I go for this size. You can choose your own. And oops, we don't want that. We want it white. White is good. Let's zoom out a bit. Good. Now the path tool works very simply. You click somewhere, we'll start from here, and then click again and again, and as you can see it creates a path. Now I'm going here and up there, and I want to close it, so I click right here, and then yep, I have a closed path. Now these are straight lines, but we don't want them straight. The whole idea is to make it roundish. So we click on the line and we can drag it. We can click on these little squares and make some roundish shapes. So use your creativity and do something nice. You can use it, as you can see. Now we don't want this side to be too much outside, but we still need enough place to write text here. The menu is going to be here and the header up there. So let's just make it round. So cool. You can use as many points as you want. Take it up. Okay, it's nicer if there are no sharp corners. Now the idea is basically to have this area white, so we can edit it in each page to have text and whatever we want. And this area will be the same in every page. We're going to use a template in Dreamweaver. So this is my header, and I can put my logo, whatever I want here, and here will be the menu. So after I have my path ready, I just click on selection from path. Now you can see Dreamweaver selected, this is not Dreamweaver, this is GIMP, and it selected the area here. So now I will just pick a color, let's say green. Green is cool. Okay, and just fill it up with the bucket. Ba-boom! It's not that cool, it's just ugly green. So while we still have the selection, we just go to filters, and you can use any filter from this list to make it look nicer. For example, we can go to distorts and whatever, mosaic. And GIMP is working to create this. You can change the size and directions and a lot of cool stuff here. You can play with it. Click OK, and bazinga! That's much nicer. We can also go to filters, decor, and add bevel. Let's say 10 will be nice. Okay, and bazinga! We have a little bit bevel here that make it more almost 3D. Now let's just zoom out a bit. Yep. Well, now just to show you some more examples what GIMP can do for you. So we still have the selection. We go to filters, distorts, and let's go for waves. Waves create this kind of effect, like a wave. You have many options, you can play with them. Basically, it looks something like this. Another one, let's just make a different selection. You just want this corner of the page, go to filters, distorts, and page curl. And this make the page like it's folded like this. Click OK, and whoop, nice. Very nice design. Okay, another option, where is it? You can just take a brush, click on the brush, choose one of these lovely brushes, pick a color, let's say blue. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, and zip. No, that's ugly. Ugh. I think kind of reddish will be okay here. Opacity we don't need so much, so something like that. And poop, 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 poop. And I have a nice design. You can use this, whatever it is. Whoop. Zip. Okay, so you can see you have many options to design your page. Okay, so let's continue with this one. Now we don't need the selection anymore. We can zoom in a bit. Sploop. Now, before we start with the text and everything, we should prepare it for the web. So we start with slices. As you remember, you just drag from here. So we said we want the white area clean. So basically, this is what we need. We're going to slice all this area, and we want this area to stay clean so we can edit and do whatever we want. But we also want to have some buttons. So to make some cool buttons, we're going to slice it like this. So this is one button, and this is going to be another one. This one's going to be pretty small. And right here you see these are going to be my buttons, just in case have enough. And the last one. Okay, so if the page will be longer than the screen, it will be all white, very easy to edit. Same if you're going to have a wide screen, so it's going to end here, the rest just going to be white. So it doesn't matter what screen the user is going to watch it, it will always look cool. Yes. Okay, now before we continue, you should save your file if you haven't done it so yet. So files, save as, give it a good name. I call it Slime Factory because it's a secret. Save it, and now we can continue. So now what we need is some text. So go for the text. This is one button, let's call it home. We can make it bigger. Zip. Okay, can make it bold. Now use colors with good contrast so it's easy to read. Okay, now we need another one here. It's a little bit smaller. Let's call it contact us, and too big. Okay, try to put it kind of in the center, make it bold. Okay, and you continue with the buttons, you get the idea. Okay, so we have the text. I just add some effects here. Nice. Let's pick a color like no, not like this. Nice. Okay, so as you can see, we have the text. I chose a font that is a little bit slimy, and it's a little bit darker than before. Just more contrast is better, easier to read. I also added some, using the brush tool, some spots to make it more slimy like. Okay, again, save, very important, so we can use it later. Before we slice it, because we want the text inside the page, remember we have to merge down. All the text should be merged down. So now it is part of our background. Okay, now I can slice it, but remember, to change the text I must use the other version, the one that we saved already. Okay, so before you save this one, make sure to change the name. Now for the slicing, filter, web, slice. But of course you know that because we studied it already. Yes. Now, slime. This is the name of my HTML. All the picture will be slime 1, 2, 3, 4. I go for JPEG. Yes, I want it all in a folder called images, and OK. Now GIMP is slicing it for me. By the way, all the white area we can then delete. We don't really need them. It's going to be one big area. Okay. And now after we have everything sliced, what we need to do is basically Control Z to get all the text back. Okay, and now let's just very simply choose the text tool and change the color. How about yellow? Yellow, okay. Yeah, okay. Change all of them to yellow. No, we don't need this. This can stay the same. And now we are going to slice it again. Before we slice, of course, yeah, you are right. We have to merge it down. Or we can just merge visible layers. It will merge all of them in one click. Expand it as necessary. Okay, merge. Kaboom! One click, everything is merged. Now be very careful. You go to the slicing, but this time we are going to call it slime 2. This can be the okay, or we can make it slime B. Yes, images. Oh, no, make it images 2. Okie dokie. Finished. Now, maybe you will want to edit it later. Maybe you had a mistake, you want to add something, change. Now you don't have any text layers, so I recommend Control Z to have it all back. Okay, I even go further and change the colors back. Okay, so let's go and see what happened in the folders. So we are in the folders. We have slime and slime 2, images and images 2. We have all our slices here. All the white ones, we don't need them at all. You can delete them. We only want our little green ones. In slime 2 we have the yellow text. Okay, and if you click on slime we get this. And the text is here. Nice page. Now you see all this white area has basically it's a table. We can just delete it all. We don't need any of it. It will be one white background in Dreamweaver, and here I can put any text I want, any images, anything. This is my template. Everything will stay the same in this area. If you go to the other one, you see this will be my rollover. If I roll over on this button, it will change from pink to yellow. We have already done this tutorial, so just do it by yourself. Okay, so this is how we use GIMP to help us design, make a nice cool design. Of course, use your imagination, creativity, use awesome effects. Just play with GIMP as much as you want. Enjoy. Read the instructions below and follow, submit your work, and see you guys later. Ciao. Yeah, so here we are in Dreamweaver, because you're so lazy to think. So, as you can see, here I have all the slices on the white part. What you have to do is just delete, 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 delete. Okay, this is it. All you have to do now is select all of them, come here and merge selected cells. Shkapoop. Now I have one big area where I can write text. Put images, do whatever I want. All the rest stays the same. Oh, I have a spelling mistake. Now, just to remind you about the rollover. Again, easiest is to delete, rollover, browse to your folder, click. Now, as you remember, we put a B after the slime. Okay, there you go. Check it in the browser. Of course, are you kidding me? Ugh. So in the browser, dun, 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 so gorgeous. What an amazing design. Oh, spelling mistake. Understand? Good. So now you do it with all the other buttons. Of course, have a proper design. Now, if you type more and more and more, this is what's going to happen. It's going to break apart. Well, if you... Okay, let's wash it in the... Yes. Aha! You see this? To avoid this problem, all you need to do is just come here and, well, we don't need this white part, and just add some enters to the page. Not so smart, not so fancy, but it works. Voila! I fixed the problem of the gaps. Okay? That's when the white area has more content than your menu. Again, you have this empty area here, just fill it with enters as much as you need. You see, no enters. I delete them. We are going to the website and we have this not so nice gaps. Enter, 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 enter. Save. And voila, no gaps. Okay, cool. Now get to work. Chop chop.